Thanks ZGrills for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out the link in the description below for their buy one, get 10 promotion. Today on All American Cooking, we're looking at the beef tri-tip, which is triangular cut from the bottom sirloin. It's very lean, very flavorful, and if you do it right, it can be very tender. So let's make sure we do it right, shall we? For our seasoning, I'm going to be using Cuso's Maple Bourbon, and if there's one thing that I love with maple, it's Dijon. So let's make a Dijonnaise binder. And what's Dijonnaise, you're asking? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's basically just a combination of Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. So we're going to start off with about a half a cup of Kewpie mayo. For the purposes of our binder, we don't have to go with the expensive Dijon stuff. Just make sure you shake it up really good. Everybody hates when you open up the mustard and you squeeze it out and all that liquid comes out. And you know, we don't measure here. We're not going for exactly a quarter cup, but not quite a third cup. Somewhere in between, just kind of eyeball it. A little better than half of the mayonnaise that you got. And my collection of itty-bitty whisks has expanded. This one's a little on the bigger side. So the bigger of the itty-bitty whisks just whisk together till homogeneous. I suppose I could have used a smaller bowl, but you know, whatever. And once you're satisfied with your whisking skills and the homogeneity of your mixture, sometimes the unscripted background noise works to my advantage. Now, in classic fashion, I've already trimmed this of most of its excess fat and silver skin. Did not get that on video because I'm an idiot. You can see there's some chunks around the tray as well. There was a flat piece that just wasn't going to cook evenly with everything else, so I decided to chop it up into chunks, and we're going to have little tri-tip burnt ends when we make this. And now, using our favorite food-safe silicone painting brush, our goal is simple. Paint the binder onto the meat. We're not looking for a Picasso or a Van Gogh or any kind of a professional paint job here. We're just looking for a nice even layer all the way across every inch of our meat. Sounds dirty, but it is. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and dot those cubes with our binder as well. There's no reason that they shouldn't have the same flavor profile as our meat does. And when you're satisfied that you could primer a wooden deck, it's time to season. Again, we're going with Cuso's Maple Bourbon Rub. Link in the description below. Save money on all Cuso's products. And very important when you're seasoning, do it high and wide, man. We want even coverage on this thing. We don't want, big buildups. We don't want a big mound in one section and no coverage on the other section. We're just looking for even coverage all the way across. And don't forget your little cubes, if you happen to have them, like I do, which you should, because they're good. Do it. And when you're satisfied that everybody on that side is seasoned, glove up so that you can turn this thing over. I don't recommend using tongs to do this because you're just going to fuck up the seasoning. We don't want to fuck up the seasoning. Seasoning's the best part. So glove up and gently turn that kid over. Now rinse and repeat. Start off with the binder and season. Generously, but evenly. And once you're satisfied, set that kid aside. Let's go fire up the smoker. Yeah, this was a lot easier than starting a fire in the firebox. I'll start by putting the probe thermometer that comes with my ZGrills pellet grill into the thickest part of the meat. I'm using hickory and cherry wood pellets, and I'm running at 235 degrees Fahrenheit. Now all we have to do is open it up and put the meat inside.
That's what she said.
Here. Get all those little bits, those little burnt ends over there. Careful, it's hot. Careful, it's very hot. Okay. We can cover it up. We can take a look at the app. And now instead of tending to the fire, I get to relax and play with Obi while my meat cooks. All right, so dirty this thing is. Oh, that's warm. So we hit our 120 mark. So now I want to do a reverse sear on this thing. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take it off. Let it rest for a few minutes. Look at that beauty. So we're going to let this rest up here for a few minutes while we cover up the grill. Let that come to temperature. We want to hit it about 500 degrees for our reverse sear. And I know you're wondering about these little nuggets right here. Yeah, this is just extra trimmings that came off. You don't want it to go to waste. So it's a little snack. Or, after they're cooked, chop them up smaller, give them to Obi, mix them in with some eggs for your breakfast in the morning. mix it with peanut butter and jelly. There's a million things you can do with it. Put it inside deviled eggs, make a little salad and put some of these on there. It's whatever you want to do. For me, it's a little snack. Cheers. Tony Boring Food. Maple and Dijon. Hand in hand, brother. Hand in hand. Wow, is that good. Can't wait to slice this kid up after it's done. What you looking for, buddy? You want a little morsel of maple bourbon goodness with Dijon? Huh? Take a nice. Good boy. Yep, that's Obi approved. Here, one more. Ready? Ready? Here it comes. Good boy. All right, so we've got this thing cranked as high as it'll go. 500 degrees. Let's get this kid in there to reverse sear. We're just going to let that go until my internal temperature is 132-ish degrees. And let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful. That looks gorgeous. We're going to take out our probe. It's done its job. Set that, let it cool, then I'll clean it off. It's important to have something to put this on so it doesn't drip all over. But Obi was a beneficiary of some of those drippings already. Move this kid here. Oh, yes. That looks positively glorious. The ZGrills pellet grill did its job. It looks beautiful. And there we are. We're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes. But you can see just pools of juice. Oh, and the smell is amazing. So let's slice this kid right down the middle, see how we did. I mean, look. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, and the smell. Oh my God. And look at how it just cuts like butter. It just tender as hell. Juicy, perfect. Edge to edge, medium rare. Oh, ZGrills. Way to go. Man, this thing is perfect. The smell is amazing. And you saw when I sliced into it. I mean, just tender, juicy, really juicy. So, yeah, maple, bourbon, Dijon, Tri-Tip. Cheers. Don't eat boring food. That. Oh, wow. That is unbelievable. I mean, I got nothing. Make it at home. And make sure you check the link in the description below. Save money on Cuso's products. And definitely get yourself hooked up with the ZGrills buy one, get 10 promotion. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you at this point? You buy a pellet smoker grill and you get a free one every 5 years for the next 50 years. Now, I'm 50 years old. Am I going to live to be 100 years old? God willing. But, you know, it's transferable. So check out the website in the link in the description below. All the details are there. And get on it while the getting is good, because it ain't going to last forever. That's all I got for today. We'll see you next time. All American Cooking. Cheers.